Hello everyone and welcome to a temporary tour of my setup. This isn't going to be my setup and how it's going to be. It's going to be similar to this, but I didn't want to give you a complete studio tour because a lot of you have been asking for it, and although I'd love to do it, the studio just isn't done. But I still wanted to show you guys all of the gear in its position. Okay, so I'd like to start off by saying all of this stuff back here, like the guitar case and the cassette deck and all that stuff, isn't going to be laid out like that because, of course, that's not a very nice sight to be seeing a load of stuff just stacked up like that, especially behind somewhere where you're trying to make music. So that all that stuff is kind of temporarily just sitting there. Some of it's going to be sold, and a lot of it is going to be in use or stuff I want to keep, but it's going to be stored away nicely or put in a proper position, but that's just very temporary for now. But basically in this video, even though the lighting isn't too good up here, it's quite late in the day, it's about 6 PM, but I still want to show you my setup and just how everything's going at the moment. So what I'm going to do is just do this side of the room, and I'm going to swing round and do a little bit of everything, just showing you what I'm working on at the moment. Okay, so first off, I've got two new microphone poles. Over here, I've got my old microphone pole that I can still use, but these are the two new ones that I bought. They're just cheapy ones off DV247, the website that I got my recording equipment off. They're the cheapest ones they do, and they're fairly decent. I've seen a lot of mic stands in my time, and considering these are only $9.99, they are not bad at all. So that's those. Pretty pleased with those. I'll need to be buying a lot more soon if I want to start miking up drums and stuff properly, but yeah, maybe just sort of 3 more, so I've got 5 or 6. That would be a nice amount to have. I'll go in depth with everything in the music room / recording studio tour, but you know, I've got my guitars up there like you guys have seen, got my semi-acoustics sitting there, speakers, they're my old speakers, they're going to be sold. They were what I used to use for some small PA stuff and some disco stuff. But basically, getting on to the actual setup itself, you can see we have my M-Audio keyboard here, and that's actually coming out my Mac speakers at the moment for some reason. It's a very nice keyboard, and I've done a lot with it. You guys have seen it in my videos. It's 88 keys. It's the KeyStation 88, I believe that's what it's called. It's a very nice keyboard, semi-weighted keys, but I am going to be selling it. I want to get a mixture of a couple of different keyboards. I want a proper weighted piano feeling keyboard because I'm a pianist at heart, and using this for a long period of time, yeah, it's a brilliant keyboard, but it doesn't fully cut it for a 100% satisfaction when you just want to play piano and have a sort of acoustic piano feel. Of course it doesn't because it's a keyboard, but you know, I'm going to get one that feels a little bit closer to a piano. Coming down, we have my sustain pedal and a little bin there, and you can see I haven't actually got a desk in this particular part of the room. The speakers are on monitor stands that I also bought new, with all that stuff that I bought, you know, I bought with the mic stands and the stuff I unboxed. Then we have a keyboard stand and a stand for my Mac, so everything's on stands at the moment. Okay, here we have my Mackie MR8 studio monitors. They're the Mark IIs. I absolutely love them. They're going really well, guys, just in case you're wondering. I unboxed one of them. I didn't unbox the two because they're both identical, of course, but they're wonderful monitors. I really like them. Sitting in the middle of the triangle then, because we have an almost perfect triangle with my listening position for a good stereo image and generally good balance of audio. All that stuff will be measured out properly when I actually get everything sorted, but for now it's just fine. In the middle of those two monitors then we have my MacBook Pro 17-inch. I love this piece of kit. It's brilliant. It's absolutely fantastic. And a lot of you have been asking what I use. So I actually use Logic. Some people have been asking if I use Pro Tools or Cubase or whatever, but I'm actually a Logic guy at the moment anyway, because it's what we use in college and I seem to be getting on with it quite well. You can see that I've also installed the Blackbird control interface software program thing, which is really good for my Mackie Blackbird interface. But anyway, that's the main part of the setup. And then coming over here onto the desk, let's start down here actually. We have my brand new XLR cable, nice and purple. It actually looks a totally different colour in real life to how it looks on the camera. And then we have a crate full of cables down here. And coming up, we have my Apple wireless keyboard that's just run out of batteries a couple of weeks ago, so I need to replace them. And then up to the really exciting stuff, my KRK headphones that I am absolutely loving, on top of their bag, because I still keep putting them in the bag and stuff like that because, you know, they're new and I'm looking after them. But these are my KRK, I think they're called KNS 8400s. And then we have my Mackie Onyx Blackbird interface. You can see I've got a jack lead going in the front there because I was just DIing straight from my acoustic guitar the other day, just to give a little bit of a test out of the interface. And guys, this is absolutely wonderful. I really, really like it. This thing is absolute quality, and the sound you get from it is unbelievable. I've got the monitors jacked into it at the back, as you can see, with balanced jack leads, and that's going into XLR in the back of both speakers then, so it's a really nice setup. Future plans then, I reckon I'm going to keep this desk here because I quite like the look of it, but very soon I'll be buying a studio rack, and I'll gradually be buying more and more rack gear, I suppose, so I'll need a studio rack. And plus it's nice because, you know, when you plug connections in the front, you know, nothing to slide across the desk, and it's just all going to be a lot nicer, you know, studio rack. And I'll show you the plans I've got and stuff, but I'm liking the keyboard part of things. I just need a mouse over here, so I'm probably going to get another little stand with a mouse, but I kind of half aborted that idea because I think it would be better just to get a studio desk, or, you know, just a massive plank of wood screwed to that wall there and screwed to that wall there, and just have a massive setup. I'm not sure what to do yet, but, you know, I could do anything I wanted. Basically, you know, this is my space, and, you know, whatever I feel is right, I think I'm going to do. I'm not going to hold back at all because this is quite important to me. So, you know, coming around, we've got my decks and everything like that. But, yeah, you guys can have a full tour when it's all up and running. So that is how the setup's looking at the moment. Nothing too technical, but still very, very nice. They're the monitors, monitor stands, interface, headphones, microphone poles, and that's pretty much all of my new gear in its element. So as you can see, it's looking pretty good. I'm pretty pleased with it, and yeah, I assume that sometime in the summer I'll be having a full tour of this room and everything's all sorted. I want to get some more things on the walls and that, and a little bit more atmospheric lighting up here just to make a nice atmosphere. But yeah, that's pretty much it for now. I hope you guys like it. You guys were asking to see the gear in its actual place. So everyone, that's the tour. I hope you've enjoyed, and of course I'll be seeing you in my next video.